Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. I'm World Dragon, and this is all quiet in the trenches as we come back from the trenches back to camp. Now, it's still cold, gone up to tired, gone up to strained. And last time when we did this, we also had, we need firewood, and we are short of firewood, there you go. And then I believe the latrine was also full. Looks like we've gotten away with the latrine this time. The trip to the pub is also still here. I do remember that from the loadout at the end of the last episode. As I've mentioned, it's all down to RNG. I don't really have any control when I reload the game to record the next episode. And what do we have? Things constantly appear or disappear without any proper documentation. It's time to take stock. Probably. What do you want me to do? With guard duty. Appoint 2 men to patrol the camp. I can probably do this then. Send your people over, I'll assign them tasks. Ooh, a pair of people. You said, can I spare someone? That's not a pair of people. Next shipment. A few more weeks. Leave. We are full of stock though, so we'll probably get more rations next turn, which I'm going to do. Wow, so looking at this, we have chopped firewood, big, strong, rough, and tough. We're gonna send Ackerman. Guard duty. We'll go for Wellerman and Fleckner, not Ackerman. Wellinger and Fleckner. And taking stock, which is a pretty easy job. We'll put you two on. We don't want to stick you with someone who's very pragmatic. Lots can rest, and as I said at the end of last episode, where is... I mean, Fleckner's hiding in the corner. Nope, that was Lots. Fleckner's here. Fleckner's in a vest. And Ackerman, like, no wonder Ackerman's gonna get cold. Look at him. It's in shirt. Crazy. Grant reward. Bigger rations. Improves mood. This is all in an effect to attempt to get him less tired of war. Thank you very much for the comment that was left on the last video. I very much did forget all about it, and I'm not gonna lie, I would not be doing it now without that comment. I had no idea what was going on. I read the comment, I was so confused. Let's go ahead and hit next turn. Beautiful. Well, large rations removed, belonging removed, and grateful removed. Oh, Ackerman went up to strained. Con went down to tired. Tired removed, strained removed. That's good. And 2 turns worth of double rations. You are ordered to expand the rear trenches. Well, that's a job that sucks. Be a few more weeks. Can I have some additional provisions? Wow. Didn't even get any approved relationship for giving him a hand. Rude. Storage is filled to the brim. Right, and that's all we have to do now. Digging trenches is a tiring job. That'll be Con. Bram. And that'll be Wellinger. Let's keep Team Lots on it because... But he loves Lots, apparently. We're going to send Con. Go and give... Where is he? Grant award. Bigger rations. I will remove his Tired of War feature. I will do it. Let's hit next turn. We should get a story about home leave soon. No, that'll happen in April, I think, because I believe we go in May. I think. What are you reading? You really think that'll help you in the trenches? Ackerman suddenly snapped at Fleckner, who until a moment ago had been engrossed in his book. Fleckner looked at him uncertainly without replying, when Ackerman snatched a book from his hand in one swift motion. Nothing more than a page-turner, he sneered. You have time for this? I've seen you sitting here with it all day. You wouldn't last a day at our steel mill. You'd soon tire of reading. I'm going to take Ackerman to task. Ackerman, enough. Flecker is your equal, not one of your apprentices at the factory. Treat him with the respect he deserves and give him back his book. Respect isn't free, Ackerman growled, thrusting the book back into Fleckner's hands with a cold stare. You lead with a firm hand, Herr Unteroffizier. That's why I'm all the more surprised you tolerate this nonsense. Oh well, never mind. With a brief nod, Ackerman turned to leave. You know what that's going to entail, don't you? Ooh, the cold snap looks like it's over. Background went from being blue to being brown again. Once again, I made my usual rounds through our camp. That's when Lieutenant von Carpet beckoned me over. Good to see you. I wanted to have a word with you anyway. He got straight to the point. Your troop was kindly granted home leave. Nodded at him wordlessly. First, I wanted to wait and see if there wasn't a catch, and indeed, after a brief frown, he gruffly added. But I don't want you and your men to feel like you're on holiday just yet. I expect you to make up for the lost working hours in advance. Well, of course. I said it. I told him about the additional work. Let's not lie to them. Right, now let's have a look. Bad weather has been removed. We still have exceptional prestige. Let's mark out all the bad weather points. And larger rations removed, of course. Let's move out that. Cold snap removed. Rations stayed perfectly the same. I might have to go down to single rations now. Relieved added for 3 people. Belonging and shaken removed. Belonging added. Tired removed, strain removed, changed to well rested. So I think I've got 1 person that might be tired left. Latrine? The latrine is filled to the brim. Had to happen. These villagers are suspect. Next shipment. In a couple of days. Ooh. Ooh. Do we risk it? The chocolate biscuit. I'm leaving 6 turns. We will undoubtedly get a fight for that point. Sure. Let's get more. We're going to lose a bit of prestige. We'll drop down into good. So we will have to work on that. We should get our rations next turn. Maybe at that point it starts to look at single rations again for a little while. I mean, it'd be good to have stuff ready to go for when we get back from home leave, because as we all know, things get worse as time goes on. And so, yeah, so Wellinger is a little bit tired still. Ackerman, you get the treat. Oh, hang on. Ackerman. For heaven's sake, what did I do wrong? Latrine fatigue. But of course, Underoffizier, understood properly. Whatever you want, it's none of my business. Who obeys your orders diligently, of course. So he is now nervous. Did I allegedly do wrong this time? He's no longer grateful, he is disappointed and resentful. He is on latrine fatigue. Going through the village, we will have Beckner and Con. And picking up that food, I'll send lots. I know, but what did we do wrong? We literally just had a story about him bullying Fleckner. And he's like, what did I do wrong? Al. One evening, Lotz came back to camp with a whole crate worth of food. He placed it with the rest of our stock and wandered off, whistling, lost in thought. When our eyes met, he hesitated for a brief, unsure moment before muttering a friendly greeting. Trying to know where the food had come from. As long as we have something to eat, he asked, a little defensive, but I did not relent, and after a few moments he gave in under my stern eyes. I was just walking through the village, and well, sometimes you find things. He gave me a callous shrug as he spoke. I'm sure no one finds out. Put a finger over his lips and gave me a serious nod before he took leave, visibly pleased. What if no one does find out? I mean, oh dear lord, it's raining. I mean, her relationship is fine. Fleckner was a good man. Weapon uniforms don't change that. I hope you take good care of him. Of course I will. So we've just got past the cold snap, and now, funny enough, it's raining. Double rations for 4 turns. High prestige. Well rested. Change to well rested. Disappointed removed. Nauseated added. Belonging removed. Let's double check Ackerman. Now he is on a bit of low morale. Once these two pass, that will shoot up a decent amount. And obviously, we'll stop him from being nervous. We'll get that back up. Hospital is only partially occupied. What have we got? Resupply came in. Nice. That puts us up to 6 weeks. We're going to stay on double rations for now. Hey, Major is planning an attack. Prepare your men for battle. We'll be at it again soon. You're slacking off. Don't disappoint me. A few prisoner of war in camp that need guarding until they can be moved to prison. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, oh, wow. That went down a lot. What I'm actually going to do, because I do, in fact, I can easily spare a couple of people. I'm gonna send a bit of team lots. I can easily revamp that procedure, and I don't think this will hurt too much. If I'm perfectly honest. Engagement in 2, home lead in 5, but I just saw that flash of lightning, and that mildly freaked me out. As was passing by the temporary enclosure holding the captured French soldier, saw Fleckner fraternizing with the prisoners of war he was meant to guard. Commend. Because, of course, I want him to not be tired of war anymore. I've had that story previously, hence that's why I didn't read it out. We had it a couple of episodes ago. Well rested removed. I'm fine with that. Oh, he went from favorable. I don't get this. I feel like I'm doing positive things, and yet, like, he's gone from favorable to uneasy. I just commended him for his actions of being nice to French soldiers. This has happened on a few individual points through this series. And it's confusing me. Unless the only thing I'm thinking is that favorable is a respect point. I have to look at that table again. I have to find it out and have a look at it. Because unless favorable is a respect point, so obviously I'm losing a bit of respect and going into his nice books. I don't know. I'd love it if that was an insert somewhere in the game. You know, I could be like, hey, Ackerman. See, look, he's back up already. He's given a bit more. And I could click on this, and maybe it would pop us to the note sheet. It would maybe be a separate note sheet for, I don't know. These things are very hard to remember. Especially if you're like me and, you know, you're recording an episode like once every 4 days for half an hour. Hospital's now full again. We are short of firewood. We have to do something about the freezing cold, but it's not cold. And I lost prestige. Was that for tolerating the... More work to do before you went home. The guard duty, get a patrol ready, so I've got about the same thing, really. Well, I'm guessing that's because I tolerated the fraternizing with prisoners. But still, 3 men doing that task and then a bit of fraternization, and I've dropped down about half a bar. A smidge of a bar. Definitely gone down, though. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like, yeah. I don't feel like I've ever noticed fraternizing with prisoners to have that much of an effect. I don't know. Guard duty and patrol. Let me see. Got firewood, big, strong, rough and tough. That'll be you. Go for a patrol. Keep your eyes peeled. We'll send part of Team Lot. And then on guard duty, we shall have what I shall now dub Team Fleckner. An easy, yeah, that's just the neutral level. We are going into an engagement next turn. During patrol, I overheard a few soldiers talking. The Jews are all skivers, said one. We have some among us here in the troops, said another, as if the thought alone abhorrent. Just when they were out of sight, I spotted the young soldier Con, face ashen. So you had to hear that. Con had forced a nod and a smile. But I could tell he was deeply hurt, and there was not much I could do about it. Before I could say anything else, he hurried on. Ejected, added. Belonging removed. Well rested, added. Changed the rations for 4 turns. Okay, home leaving 3. But it's time to go and probably get blown up by artillery. Let's find out. We're marching into battle. Now, I need to do good in this battle because my prestige, like I said, it took a pretty big hit from recent events. Are you going back to the front? Here's everything your troop needs. Just be a grenade. Yep, 4 grenades. Okay. This battle might take us a little bit over our usual episode time, depending on what the battle is. But we'll have a look. Of course, it's still raining. Oh, the game's I'm struggling to load in here a little bit. I say a little bit, they're struggling to load in quite a lot. Come on now. You can do it. They look like they're on the wrong side of defense. Forward, attack, take the French trenches. A hurrah for the Kaiser. Well, that's simple enough. That lighting is amazing. Genuinely, that lightning effect is absolutely ridiculous. So I have 5 and 3 here, both full squads. I have 6 over there. I'm probably sure I've got more on the right and left. The only squad I could see is this one here. I've got a decent amount of cover through this way, but I could also come up here. However, for the point of expedience, I think I'm going to run up this side, and then I will go right from there. Not going to leave a guy behind searching those crates, although there could be something to grab. I'm more into don't split the party than don't stop. They're going to get right in the way, aren't they? It was a risk I took. I did move towards the other 2 squads. In fact, I kind of moved in between them, but I definitely don't want to go left. Although slipping into here might work. Yeah, getting into these trenches might work beautifully. Alright, yep, looks like we're going extreme left again. Couple of quick runs up whilst we're pretty much out of range and out of danger. And then if I can get into this trench, that is a great place to be. We've got 2 squads on my left. Nice, so I've kind of linchpinned in between these 4 squads. Oh, there you go, there's a squad. Yeah, if I can get in here, I can... Unknown danger, we have some smoke going on. This one has slightly better cover, so I'm going to go to this one. Let's keep going, let's get in there. Still not being shot at yet. Which is fantastic. These 2 squads are exchanging bullets. Right, and now I'm going to pause here for a second. Maybe. Might attempt to abuse this smoke cover we've kind of got going on at the moment. As that's just left, so that's actually not going to happen. Looks like... Oh, we do have another little French squad hiding in there. There they are. Thin cover. Thin cover. Thin cover. Oh, that's Not very good. We've got 2 squads on my left. So if we can shift these guys, then we'll be able to start pouring in this way. Crest. Yep, I think I do recognize this map. I have gone extreme left. This is a little bit... I mean, I don't know, though, because I usually arrive around there, just where squads 2 and 5 for the French are roughly stood. These guys are very well in terms of morale, as are these guys. They are suppressing enemies. You know, let's just try some fire on sight, and I've got so many choices to use. I have a lot of soldiers now who have good eyes and are good at shooting. See if I can maybe get a pop shot in. Oh, they're going in for melee. And they've won. They've pushed the French back. Oh, they haven't pushed them back. They've just managed to get past them and flank them. That is amazing. I'm going to pause here for one more turn because I'm going to suppress this French troop. I'm also going to fire on sight. Then I'm going to charge up. It looks like we have... Oh, they're going in for a bit of melee. No, they're not. They're running away. Oh, they're also running forward. They're going in for melee again. No, they're not going to win twice. They came off second best in that one. That French squad is gone. Move up to here. I can maybe get a couple of grenades in on these guys. Covering fire for movement? Sure. I mean, I'm going to be sticking around for a second here for at least one turn to throw up a grenade. Hopefully those guys pause and maybe just do some suppression or something. Suppression would be fantastic, actually, if I'm perfectly honest, if we can get this squad to put their heads down. I'll try and get a grenade on the go. Ooh, that was a badly placed artillery. Nope, instead they've run away. These guys are also coming up, though. Enemies on the flank. Let's also grenade them. These guys are in there. Wow. So let's also fire on sight. Let's have you two again. And yet, Wellinger can pause for a second. Moderate artillery shelling added, yes, because we're now being blown up by our own people, I believe. Okay, Fram is just mostly confused right now. He is going to miss because he's aiming over there. No, he's not. Oh, interesting. No injuries, but it looked like it was right on the money. Oh, as was that. Damn it. That is a big injury. Nobody run away, please. Come on, Con. Come on, Con. Get over that hill. There has been an exchange of grenades. Damn, I've been hit. Yeah, quite badly, unfortunately. I was able to take out one of the Frenchmen. Oh, beautiful. Grenade didn't hit directly, but the French got properly panicked. First aid for Wellinger. Fleckner, you get on that. Oh, they're still there, still with 4 people, so they didn't get panicked that much. Let's have that grenade again. I think I probably just took you off first aid, didn't I? Yep, let's put Fram on first aid. And let's once again shoot on sight. Yeah, these guys have enemies on the flank, but they're not being forced to move. And their morale doesn't seem to have taken much of a hit either. And they got hit by a grenade. I don't know. Trying to see them off a little bit more, and then I will charge in for melee. That'll do it. That'll do it. Oh, our guys are being pushed back a little bit, it looks like, on the left. Enemies will be on the flank then. Almost no danger. Let's get in there. We'll then be flanking someone. Its bleeding is almost stopped. My grenade was a direct hit. Right. So... Fleckner, treat wounded nearby. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with a 3-man. He should help treat Wellinger, I guess. Guess that's what we're doing. And let's at least secure the mission objective. So that I don't get a fail from von Karlsbruck, because that would really not help my prestige right now. Those guys are limping on home. It would have been nice to capture them, but with flanking and everything on the go, see, I mean, that gets flanking, that gets flanking. Moderate danger, but it does put me flanking. Very dangerous, though. Flee, escort, first aid for Wellinger. Very, very confusing. I feel like he should be returning to the squad. I don't know, I'm altogether a little bit confused as to what's going on back there. We have French troop number 1. I'm not quite sure what's going on with him. Let's get him to keep his head down for now. I think he has to come through someone. He's still surviving, apparently. Okay, so these guys are almost out. These guys are a bit middling. These guys are really very good, and we need to push them off. My squad's not looking fantastic. Got people on the flank from here. That would be this guy, apparently. That's a bit of a joke. Yeah, he should have been seen off by now. Got this really good French squad in the back as well. Is this... That's Fleckner, I think. Fram and Wellinger have legged it. Is good. Significant danger from this guy, basically. Because we are flanked, but... I don't know. I find that a little bit nonsensical. I'm hoping this guy is making these guys surrender. And they are going to be taken out. I do need to keep pushing in that direction somehow. But I mean, yeah, it's... I don't want to roll this RNG because of this guy, which is just ridiculous. I could attempt to take him out with a grenade, but that also seems like a ridiculous waste. Fire on sight. Let's see if we can take him out, like I said, with a pot shot. I mean, he's right there. How is he not exposed, you know? I feel like he should go down fairly easily. Apparently, he's the one flanking us. Like, no, look, he's just stood there. Not a care in the world. Just... This is ridiculous. He is owning the battlefield. And there's not a lot I can do about it. If I miss this, I'm going to blow up my own squad. So no, this is stupid. This is so stupid. Like I said, he's owning the battlefield. And Fleckner won't come and join me either because I've got him stuck on treat wounded nearby. I hate this. I hate this so much. He is owning the battlefield. Absolutely owning the battlefield. And he won't move. I guarantee you he won't move. He will be stuck there. We have to go for another round of fire on sight. He'll just stay there. Please get a pot shot. Please. He needs to be removed. Oh, there you go. Flecker's now treating some French. No, he's just gonna stay there. He's just gonna stay there. All right, we're gonna fire at these guys on the flank though. Hopefully continue to ruin their morale. Squad 5 though, I mean, and our morale is bad. I feel a retreat coming on, if I'm honest. Our morale back here is bad. Yeah, our morale is tanked. We can't start doing some damage to them. But this squad over here just holding morale. Yeah, this squad over here is... That is full morale, that is. It's just insane. Let's get some bullets in on the flank, shall we? That was a grenade against this guy. That was terrible. He just took out a guy. You see what I mean? He is owning the battlefield. Absolutely owning this battlefield. The Frenchman is finished. Good, one less of them. Okay, well, we did take out someone in retaliation at least. And at least now we can advance to here without being flanked. The lone German soldier. We should go and... Do I have... No, what is Fleckner up to? That's Khan. This is one of their guys. He was treating this guy, I swear. Like, Fleckner, can we have you back, please? Where is he gone? Is he... He's not still stuck behind the cannon. Is this Fleckner? Did he run forward? Hang on, 5 people. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, he hasn't attached himself to this squad. Oh no, I've lost him. I've lost Fleckner. Okay, we're gonna see what we can do. Let's move forward. Maybe that is Fleckner. I can't remember. I think Fleckner does have a helmet. And him charging into treat nearby. Oh, look, they're back. They're back. That's bad. Khan. Defend our position in melee. The attackers are retreating. No, that's not Fleckner. He's wandering off. Get Melzer into cover. Or maybe it is. Maybe he's just gone to treat Melzer. I don't know. Fleckner is just doing what he feels like it, which is going to suck if I suddenly have to retreat right now. Let's grenade these guys. Khan, be my hero. I think that's Fleckner treating him, so like, I'll just leave him. He needs to run out of wounded soldiers, so he actually comes back to me. I don't know, there needs to be a way to cancel this, I feel. Oh, can I? No, it's a locked project. Return to troop. Fram will eventually be here. Jolly and Jutet. That's pronounced correctly. Alright, let's see if we can finish these guys off with a hand grenade. Yeah, I'd say we did pretty well. One guy ran, another guy ran. This guy came back, all in the same movement. Is Fram's now helping a French soldier? Over my guy? Okay. Okay, okay. Frenchman is finished. Good, one less of them. Oh, we also managed to shoot a guy. The grenade was a direct hit. Not one of these guys. One of these guys. I wish I could charge into melee with them, but I don't want to. We're gonna go fetch Melza. And how many hand grenades have I got left? I've only got one. Let's not throw a hand grenade, actually. Let's just fire on sight. These guys are just doing like a cycle thing. Someone went down. Mauser's coming back. Is that... That's Ackerman. Where did you go? Search the dead soldier. Oh, it's a good thing we dragged him back with us. First aid for Primard. Is this Primard? I don't know. Jolly Joulette. I think so. I think that's Primard. There you go. Our soldier died whilst he was treating the Frenchman. I'm sure some of his colleagues might have a few things to say on that point. Ackerman. Search the soldier. We've still got full ammunition, so I'm loving that fact. Because, I mean, let's just say our ammo's been lasting for a while. Oh, one of them has passed on. I feel like our guys are gonna not be doing too well soon either. Our two captured Frenchmen. Oh, is Ackerman coming back? No, sorry, Fleckner. No, Fleckner's now wandering off somewhere else. You've got to be able to turn that off. That is insane. He had some ammunition we can use. I took everything I could find. No grenades, unfortunately. I got one of them. Well, our morale's pretty good, but there is only 3 of us. Fram, who is here. That puts me flanked. That puts me flanked. That puts me flanked. Oh, puts me flanked by these guys, but these are the guys I'll hopefully be seeing off, so... Flanked and in the enemy's flanked all at the same time. I do want to basically have a melee fight. I feel like my morale should be pretty good and theirs should be pretty poor. But it is, of course, risk. Fram is almost back. But I want to see these guys off, basically. And they are... commanding somewhat of the French trenches. Wait, when it says I'm going into melee, though, I can only assume with these guys. I mean, we do have this squad up here very much holding that area. This squad is, you know, it's demoralized. It's supposed to go on. These are resolute, though. Need to get some grenades in here, basically. I mean, our guys aren't looking too great. We've got stable. That smells pretty good with stable. I'm lacking German squads, to be honest. But it's risky, because I feel as soon as I do this, I'm going to be told to retreat, you know? At which point then I'm probably going to have 2 injured soldiers there. And these guys are coming back for round 2, it seems. I'm going to try it. Well, he left. He left, by the looks of it. Nice. Saw them off with their low morale. Ooh, look at that. Our squad has leapfrogged us. That was a beautiful maneuver. We took them out from flanking, and they've just jumped straight in there. We have overpowered the French in close combat. They're on the retreat. Yes, they are. Tactical movement with low danger. Where is Fram? Fram is over here. I hope Fram is still returning to the troop. He is. Street wounded nearby. I don't even know what Fleckner's up to. I think he's back here somewhere. Genuinely wish I knew where he was. I'm now going to leapfrog my squad. Hoping these guys stay surrendered. So I can maybe start... I'd love to have gone where they were, to be honest, but maybe so I can start getting some grenades. Or a grenade, in fact. Those guys. Very risky, isn't it? Ooh, that'll put me on the flank of these guys. Let's do this. And I'm also in grenade range of somebody. Are they gonna move by any chance? I don't think they are. I don't like this zoomed out thing. I feel like something's about to land on me like an artillery shell. Ooh, look at that. A pair of Germans running around on the flank. Here comes Fram. Cool, so we got Fram back. Here's another squad moving up here. Oh, I thought that may have been a decision about to be made. Fire at them from the flank, 100%. Let's have you three guys go nuts. And I've got grenade there, grenade here. Fram, my last grenade. Send it home. I've just seen them off from the... It sounded good. I heard a noise. It sounded good. Whoa, where are you guys going? Get back here. My grenade completely missed the target. Okay, well that noise didn't come from me. I was able to take out one of the Frenchmen. That's probably where the noise came from. So, with that... Oh, nice. They went down... I think they were on 6 active soldiers. They've gone down to 3, and we've lost about a whole bar of morale. I'm loving that. Oh, first aid for Jolly. So I know Fleckner's definitely here, because that was Jolly and Joutet. He's got so many wounded soldiers around, though. He'll be doing this for hours. No longer in the enemy's flank. Let's suppress these guys, because I would like these guys to leave now. And is there anything I can have another soldier do? Nope. No, not really. Yeah, here's our 6-man squad. Ah, you're going up this way there. Okay, that's fine. I can live with that. Live with that. Now, if you guys want to charge along with my suppression, just saying, it could be the winning move for this battle. Oh, I don't like these guys. What are these guys doing? Oh, they look like they might be on my flank now. I don't like that. The enemy was withdrawing. Nice. Very, very nice. Well, Fleckner wants to actually come back? Ooh la la. How many does that take? Just one. Then we'll put Fram on that. We'll put fire on sight. I can put Ackerman back in that, actually, because he's not actually trained in shooting yet. I've got that exceptional prestige regained. Just send bullets everywhere! Oh, somebody got shot. Or perspired. Not sure which. We showed them we are victorious. 3 hurrahs for the Kaiser. Did everything in my power. I helped everyone as best I could. Do I have time to grab a prisoner? He looks dead. He looks dead. They look dead. Yeah, not really. Not really. Seems the only thing I'd be capturing right now would be a corpse. Just attempt to gain some more skills, really. Fire on sight. I mean, why not? Let's boost up some experience in a few things. Pressed, being shot at, surely, yep. Some of them are going to start going down. I got one of them. He had, never mind. Sometimes it's hard to accept that there is no other way. Of course, yes. I may start making my soldiers very uncompassionate. You never know. Well, that is the end of the episode, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just jump into the camp phase. It was a good battle. Good battle. I think we did really well. We're now out of grenades. I would love it if... So obviously with the quarter mats there, you can use your prestige to get extra food, etc. I would love it if you could also do something similar to get extra grenades and stuff. You know, extra equipment as opposed to just food. It would, you know, I think it would definitely add some complexity to the game. Fram. After all this time in here, sometimes you suddenly realize you have actually improved. He got trained in shooting, I think. I'm not entirely sure. No, he became dexterous. Ooh. Well, let's hope that skill returns when we come back next time, because that is the end of the episode. And so we do have a full hospital, but we also have good recovery still on Wellinger. And not really a lot else has happened. We've gone to double rations for 5 turns. I don't know exactly what's going on there. I like that. I don't know if it's a bug, but it's a very positive bug. So let's hope that happens again. And so until next time, ladies and gentlemen, that just leaves me to say thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have enjoyed the episode and you are continuing to enjoy the series. We have 3 turns left till the first home leave. And so until then, as per always, I hope that you can stay safe, happy, and healthy.